What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel only if you want to. Look, man, we got this 10 times humans that's fallen into zoo exhibits. Look, man, like, I don't understand really why people are falling in there. I understand why kids would and stuff like that because, you know, they still at that age where they're fearless. But let's see, man, if these are adults or not.
Whether caused by an accident or because someone didn't think things through, people have ended up in zoo exhibits more often than keepers would like. Sometimes the results are heartbreaking, while other times we breathe a sigh of relief. Here are 10 times humans have fallen into zoo exhibits. Beijing Zoo. Pandas are seen as some of the cutest and most cuddly animals on Earth, so it's no surprise that people would want to get closer to them. One giant panda, a large male...
Hey, let me tell y'all right now, hey, white people, y'all talking about yourself. We not trying to meet we not trying to touch this thing.
Named Gugu has had several unexpected visitors over the years at his home in the Beijing Zoo. In 2006, a drunken 35-year-old man found his way into Gugu's enclosure, but was bitten on the leg when he tried to cuddle the 240-pound panda. The following year, a 15-year-old boy snuck into the enclosure during feeding time and was attacked so badly by the panda that the bone was visible through the torn flesh on his leg. The final visitor jumped into the enclosure to retrieve a child's toy in 2009, which frightened and angered the enormous creature. Once again, Gugu went for the man's legs and had to have his jaw pried open by zookeepers to release him.
That's crazy.
Prospect Park Zoo. Back in 1987, before the Prospect Park Zoo was a converted wildlife conservation center, a group of young boys snuck into the Brooklyn Zoo. On a dare, an 11-year-old boy entered the polar bear exhibit, thinking he could take a quick dip in their pool without waking them.
Hell no!
Paramedics responded to a 911 call when a passerby heard screams coming from inside the zoo. Sadly, they were too late to save the boy, whose body was being mauled by the two polar bears, Teddy and Lucy. They were shot and killed by police in order to retrieve the boy's body.
Like, honestly, look. That's crazy, though. That's so unfortunate that happened. But, you know what I'm saying? There's a question, like, should they have killed the bears for this, though? You know? Like, they was minding their own business, bro. That's like me chilling. I mean, it happens to us all the time. Let me take that back. I guess we can relate to bears, black people. Never mind.
Jersey Zoo. In 1986, 5-year-old Levin Merritt from West Sussex, England, fell into a gorilla enclosure while vacationing with his family. He lost consciousness when he fell, and panic overcame onlookers as a massive male silverback gorilla named Jambo approached the boy. However, the gorilla stood between the boy and the other gorillas in the enclosure, keeping them away.
That's what's up.
He was even shown on video stroking Merritt's back until he regained consciousness. When the boy began to cry, Jambo moved away with the other gorillas, and paramedics and zookeepers were able to rescue him.
Good on you, gorilla. Good on you, gorilla. That's what's up. That's dope.
10 years after the Jambo incident, another child slipped through a gorilla cage at the Brookfield Zoo in Illinois. The 3-year-old boy fell more than 15 feet, landing on the concrete near several fully grown gorillas. Zoogoers and the boy's family cried for help, fearing the toddler would be killed.
Damn.
Suddenly, Binti Jua, a female western lowland gorilla, approached while carrying her 17-month-old baby on her back. She picked up the unconscious boy and cradled him in her arms as she moved toward the door of the enclosure. She laid him down gently in front of paramedics waiting there. The boy was brought to the hospital and made a full recovery following the terrifying fall.
That's what's up.
SeaWorld, Orlando.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Tilikum is the largest orca in captivity, weighing nearly 12,000 pounds.
See, I don't get this, man. Like, do y'all ever, like, question that? Like, who was the first person to say, we gonna catch this big-ass whale, we gonna put him in a container, we gonna teach this motherfucker how to do stuff? Absolutely not! Could all the black people in the congregation speak for me, please? Please, comments down below. Absolutely not, bro. That was not a brother that did that. You know what I'm saying? We create other stuff. We don't don't do this. That's crazy, bro. You see how
However,
big he
his
is?
sheer size made it too dangerous for handlers to enter the water with him.
Crazy.
In 1991, Tilikum and 2 other whales were involved with the accidental drowning of a young trainer after she fell into the tank, and Tilly was transferred to SeaWorld Orlando.
Accidental.
He was then involved in 2 more incidents. In 1999, Daniel Dukes was found dead in Tilikum's tank, and in 2010 he seized his trainer, Dawn Branchot, and pulled her into the water. Branchot suffered a severed spinal cord prior to drowning and could not be saved. Berlin Zoo. In 2009, a
That's crazy.
32-year-old woman climbed the safety wall.
Look, man, I gotta stop it for that. Don't y'all see how crazy those things are right there? Those orcas, bro, they kill great whites. They're very intelligent, bro. Like, why are we playing with that? Those things, I seen it flip over a great white shark, bro. If you flip over a shark on its back, the shark will go into a sleep mode, basically. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's crazy. Those killer whales ain't no joke.
At the Berlin Zoo and jumped into a polar bear exhibit during feeding time. The enclosure contained 4 bears, one of which grabbed a hold of her when she swam over to them. She received severe bites to her arms and legs before zoo staff rushed in to save her. They managed to remove the woman without having to injure the polar bears, but she was badly mauled and required serious medical attention. Apparently, the woman had fallen into a depression after failing to find a job, which contributed to her bizarre decision. Pittsburgh's.
Wow! You feel me? Like, look. I've never been that broke where I was like, you know what? I'm about to go to this motherfucking zoo and I'm just gonna jump over this goddamn fence and just like try to fight a bear. You feel me? Let me swim with this bear. It ain't that. Hey, people, it's not that bad. You feel me? Get up off your ass, make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Simple.
Zoo.
Get out there, bust your tail. Let's get it.
In 2012, 2-year-old Maddox Sturkosh and his mother were visiting the Pittsburgh Zoo. They were standing on the observation deck of the African painted dog's enclosure when Maddox's mother lifted him onto the railing in order to get a better view. It's unclear if his mother lost her grip or if the boy leapt forward, but the toddler fell and was immediately mauled. Zookeepers reacted
She should be in jail. She should be in jail, people.
quickly, getting most of the dogs away and killing one, but sadly, the boy was dead before they could reach him. The little boy's mother blamed the zoo for his death, but the zoo claimed the responsibility lay with her, and a lawsuit was later settled out of court.
Wow.
Cleveland Metro
Wow!
Zoo. At the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo, there is a large cheetah exhibit where the big cats are able to roam freely. In 2015, onlookers screamed as a 2-year-old boy fell into the enclosure, fearing the worst. Despite warnings from zookeepers, the boy's parents jumped in after him, attempting to save their child. Thankfully, the cheetahs did not seem interested in the family, and they were able to retrieve their son, mostly unharmed.
You know what? Look, man, for this one right here, with a cheetah in the cage, I would have hopped in with the cheetah, though. You feel me? Out of all the animals in the zoo, bro, if my kid was to fall over that thing, I'm be real with you, bro. I'm be real with you. You gone. That's it. Like, that's it. If you jumped over yourself and that would happen to you, well, bruh. Out of all the animals, though, I hop in there with the what's that? The panda and this damn cheetah. I piece the cheetah up for real. Cheetah can get the hands. You feel me? I'll bite them back too. Everything for real. Cheetah can get that work, y'all. I'll be the first one on TV to beat a cheetah up. I'm telling you, real talk.
Zookeepers said it was incredibly lucky that the cheetahs still had food at the time of the accident, or things could have turned out much differently. Santiago Metropolitan Zoo. In May 2016, the Santiago Metropolitan Zoo in Chile's capital was marred with tragedy. Wishing to end his life, a man entered the lion enclosure naked and began taunting the male and female lions within the habitat. The lions pounced and began to maul the man before zookeepers were forced to shoot them. It wasn't until the man's clothes were examined that officials found the suicide note he'd left attached to his shirt. He survived and was taken to the hospital for evaluation.
Oh, that was for... Did you see? Oh, my God. Look, let's rewind, bro. I'm not tripping. Look at this. I'm not tripping. Look, see how he was holding on to that one right here, right? Look, let's play it some more.
He survived.
What is she doing right here? Do y'all see my mouse? Look, y'all see my little cursor right here? She got your balls, man. She got your balls, man. Look. I'm saying, I wouldn't even, bro. Bro, that's crazy. It's over for you.
To the hospital for evaluation. Cincinnati Zoo.
Whew.
At the Cincinnati Zoo in Ohio, there is an enclosure containing several endangered western lowland gorillas. The Gorilla World exhibit first opened in 1978 and was the first of its kind as it had no bars. Barriers were still erected to prevent accidents, but in May 2016, a 4-year-old boy was able to slip through and fall into the enclosure.
Wow.
One of the gorillas, a large male named Harambe, approached the crying boy. At first it appeared that the gorilla may have been protecting him, but his posturing began to change, and zoo officials felt they could not risk tranquilizing him in case he injured the little boy before it could take effect. Sadly, Harambe was shot and killed in order to rescue the boy. The death of the endangered gorilla raised arguments on all sides regarding how the situation should have been handled.
That's tough.
Thank you for tuning into The Richest.
That's tough, man. That's super tough. You know what? Just think about it though. These animals are in these enclosures, and they have nothing to do with what we got going on. We the ones that brought them there. You feel me? But at the end of the day, people should not be. I mean, we could say a lot of things about these situations, man. But I feel like in some of these situations, the animals shouldn't have been like shot because of this. Like, it's not their fault. These people hopped in there, or the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough. That's tough, man. Some very, very unfortunate situations right here, man. But yeah, I see y'all in the next video. Y'all want me to react to this, so I did. But look, man, I see y'all in the next video. And like I always say, man, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. Don't be jumping into these cages, and watch your kids, man. Real talk. I think that woman threw her kid over the side, though. I'm pissed off about that. But I'll see y'all in the next video, though. Spread love. Too much hate in this world. Stay original. Oh, check Instagram. Check Instagram. You can get your merch. The link is up. Trip to Tokyo, we rocked them diamonds first. Only on you, see you when you swerve.